The truth about Selena Gomez cutting ties with her closest friends will shock you deeply. What began as quiet murmurs within Hollywood has exploded into a revelation nobody expected. Don't forget to subscribe because this story only gets darker as I lay out every detail. Selena Gomez recently dropped a bombshell during her podcast chat with Jake Shane. The pop icon opened up about friendships in a way that has rocked social media and left fans doubting what they thought they knew about her closest circle. Clips from this interview are spreading fast for all the wrong reasons, as people piece together clues that form a picture nobody saw coming. During that interview, Selena said something that made jaws literally drop. She spoke about being betrayed by people she trusted, learning the hard way that not everyone deserves a spot in your life. But here's the twist. She revealed that her 31st birthday bash had only 20 guests compared to her huge 30th birthday party, which boasted over 200 attendees. Those missing 180 people weren't random strangers, they were friends she once held dear, companions who had been by her side for years. The internet quickly went wild guessing who these missing faces were. Names flew around like confetti at a parade. Suddenly, everyone was playing detective, trying to crack the case of Selena's shrinking friend list. Francia Reisa, the actress who literally gave Selena one of her kidneys during her lupus battle, stood out for being noticeably absent from recent events. The two had been inseparable for years, with Francia often called Selena's sister in interviews and social media. Then there's Nicola Peltz, who was once seen everywhere with Selena, sharing laughs and attending each other's major moments. Their friendship looked unbreakable, until it wasn't. Social media sleuths noticed no recent photos together, no likes or comments exchanged, and total silence between two people who used to be inseparable. But the most jaw-dropping name frequently mentioned is Demi Lovato. These two stars grew up side by side in the spotlight, launching their careers as Disney Channel icons and standing by each other through every milestone and personal crisis. Their friendship survived addiction, heartbreak, career ups and downs, and family struggles. If Demi really isn't in Selena's life anymore, something serious must have happened behind closed doors. Selena's words during the podcast sketch a portrait of someone repeatedly taken advantage of. She talked about transactional friendships, people doing kind things for her only to expect something back in return. She described feeling pressured to give more than she could, dealing with folks whose motives were hidden beneath fake care. The kidney donation from Francia has stirred controversy online. Comments flood in, with some insisting Selena owes Francia lifelong loyalty because of the life-saving gift. Others argue that no matter how important a medical procedure is, it doesn't guarantee forever friendship if the relationship turns toxic or one-sided. The debate splits fans right down the middle. Some accuse Selena of being ungrateful, while others back her right to protect her peace. What's truly fascinating is how Selena described her social circle's evolution. She once gave everyone the benefit of the doubt, forgiving over and over, believing in the good in people. But something shifted. She hit a breaking point, realizing some behaviors shouldn't be tolerated forever, no matter what someone has done for you. The timing of these revelations is striking given Selena's current success. Worth over $1 billion thanks to her rare beauty empire, starring in critically praised projects, and in a serious relationship with Benny Blanco, Selena is at the height of her career. Success often reveals people's true colors, and it seems Selena found that not everyone supporting her had pure intentions. Industry insiders whisper that jealousy played a role, friends growing resentful of Selena's success while their own careers stalled. Others hint at deeper issues involving trust, loyalty, and repeatedly crossed boundaries despite warnings. The Francia situation is especially tangled because their friendship was so publicly celebrated. When Francia donated her kidney, it was a story that inspired millions. But what happens when that friendship naturally runs its course, or when one side feels reduced to just the girl who gave her a kidney, instead of a full person with needs and feelings? Social media has become a battleground. Team Selena praises her for setting boundaries and protecting her mental health, emphasizing she has every right to choose who remains in her life regardless of history. The opposing side insists loyalty should mean something, especially when someone saved your life. The Demi Lovato angle adds another complicated layer. They've been through everything, from Disney days to battling mental health and addiction. If that friendship truly ended, it shows even lifelong bonds aren't immune to fame's pressure and diverging personal growth. What makes this story even more gripping is Selena's calm acceptance of her decisions. She wasn't angry or bitter in the interview. Instead, she came across as someone who's done the tough work of assessing her relationships and making hard choices for her own well-being. There's maturity and self-awareness in admitting not every friendship is meant to last forever, even those that once meant everything. The entertainment world is infamous for fake friendships and strategic alliances. Everyone wants access to successful people, and it can be nearly impossible to tell who genuinely cares and who just craves a spot in your orbit. Selena's story highlights the lonely truth that accompanies extreme fame. Her comment about learning who is really around you to be around you hits differently when you consider the scrutiny and pressure she faces every day. Every friendship becomes public knowledge. Every falling out turns into tabloid fodder. Every decision is dissected by millions of strangers online. The burden of constantly questioning motives must be exhausting. The fact Selena addressed this openly suggests she's confident in her choices. She's not hiding or maintaining facades for public image. This kind of honesty is refreshing but also risky, opening her up to even more criticism and speculation about her personal life. Looking at her current inner circle, it seems she surrounds herself with people outside the entertainment industry, family, and a few select friends who've proven loyal over time. Quality over quantity is her new mantra. Honestly, that's probably the healthiest way to live under constant spotlight. The wider discussion sparked by this story about friendship expectations, loyalty, and boundaries is compelling. How much do we owe people who helped us before? Is it fair to end friendships when they become draining or one-sided, even if those people stood by us in tough times? These questions go beyond celebrity gossip. They touch on basic human relationship struggles. What's clear is Selena Gomez is no longer the people-pleasing young woman who tried to make everyone happy at her expense. She's grown into someone who knows protecting your peace sometimes means disappointing people who feel entitled to your time, energy, and loyalty. Whether you agree with her or not, you have to admire the courage it takes to publicly admit you've outgrown relationships that no longer serve you. This revelation's ripple effects will probably last months. Former friends might speak out, fans will debate her choices, and every public move will be examined for clues about her current friendships. But Selena seems ready for all that. Maybe that's the clearest sign she made the right calls for her life. If this story reveals anything about fame and friendship's complexity, make sure to subscribe for more deep dives into real stories behind the celebrities you think you know. Sometimes truth is more complicated than headlines suggest, and that's exactly what makes these stories so worth exploring.